Let's talk about Montenegro, Europe's best-kept secret. Most people have no idea it's a country, not a coffee bean or a spy. Tucked away in the Balkans, it's like that indie band you loved before anyone else. It's so under the radar, even its mountains are surprised to see tourists. Travel bloggers call it a hidden gem, but for now it's still breathtakingly beautiful and blissfully Starbucks-free. Think dramatic coastlines, rugged mountains, and ancient towns with more history than your grandpa's attic. It's the travel equivalent of finding a 20 in your jeans, unexpected and delightful. So get ready to explore a place where the Wi-Fi is spotty, but the views are always 5-bar. This secret is too good not to share, just don't tell everyone, okay? Alright, Americans, let's clear something up right away because there seems to be some confusion. We're talking about a country, a real place, not a state you might have forgotten about since high school geography. Montenegro is absolutely positively not Montana's European cousin. They are not related, they don't share a border, and frankly, they probably wouldn't even get along at a family reunion. It's a real independent country, with its own government, its own language, its own history, and its own incredibly delicious cuisine. It's not a casino dreamed up by some Vegas high roller, and it's definitely not a new state trying to sneak its way into the United States. Montenegro is nestled snugly on the Adriatic Sea, right there in the heart of southeastern Europe. Think stunning coastlines, ancient towns, and crystal-clear waters. Picture Italy's boot, you know, that iconic shape kicking a metaphorical soccer ball. Well, Montenegro is the rugged, mountainous sock just across the water, ready for an adventure. It's a land of dramatic peaks and breathtaking views. Once upon a time it was part of Yugoslavia, a country that no longer exists in its original form. Now it's bordered by a collection of fascinating countries, including Croatia, with its stunning coastline and historic cities. Bosnia, a land of resilience and rich cultural heritage. Serbia, a country with a vibrant capital and a complex history. Kosovo, a young nation with a spirit of determination. And Albania, a land of rugged beauty and ancient traditions. So don't feel too bad if you can't immediately pinpoint it on a map. It's a relatively small country. Let's be honest, American geography, well, it's a bit selective. We tend to focus on what's in front of us. But Montenegro is there, patiently and quietly waiting for you to finally take notice of its incredible beauty and charm. So, the next time someone happens to mention it in conversation, maybe at a party or a social gathering, just confidently say, "Ah yes, Montenegro, the jewel of the Adriatic, of course." And just like that, you'll instantly sound incredibly worldly and sophisticated, like a seasoned traveler. Just double-check and make absolutely sure that your plane ticket says Tivat, spelled T-I-V-A-T, or Podgorica, spelled P-O-D-G-O-R-I-C-A, which is the capital city. Definitely make sure it doesn't say Billings, Montana. That's a completely different experience, because otherwise, instead of exploring ancient castles and charming coastal towns, you'll probably find yourself surrounded by more cows than you ever thought possible. So what's the point of all this? Simply put, Montenegro is absolutely worth knowing about, and even more worth visiting. It's the cool, up-and-coming kid in the Balkan neighborhood, the one everyone's starting to notice. It's just patiently waiting for its moment to shine, and that moment is quickly approaching. So go ahead and brush up on your European geography, dust off those old maps, and get ready to impress. Get ready for a real adventure, a journey to a land of stunning beauty and rich history. You'll definitely impress your friends with your newfound knowledge of this hidden gem, or, at the very least, you'll thoroughly confuse them, which can be just as entertaining. Either way, whether you impress or confuse, it's a win-win situation. You've learned something new, and that's always a victory. Ready to explore Montenegrin cities? Get ready to dive into a world where ancient history meets modern charm. We're about to embark on a journey through some of Montenegro's most captivating urban landscapes. Adjust your expectations. Forget the sprawling, bustling metropolises you might be used to. Montenegro offers something different, something more intimate. These aren't sprawling metropolises, they're compact, charming, and walkable. Think of them as perfectly formed gems, each with its own unique character and story to tell. You'll find yourself easily navigating the streets, soaking in the atmosphere, and discovering hidden corners at every turn. Kotor is the medieval poster child, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that feels like stepping back in time. With winding streets, a labyrinth of narrow passages that invite you to get wonderfully lost. Each turn reveals a new perspective, a hidden courtyard, or a glimpse of the stunning bay. Ancient churches standing as silent witnesses to centuries of history. Their weathered stones and intricate details whisper tales of faith, resilience, and the passage of time. And more cats than people. These feline residents are an integral part of Kotor's charm, adding a touch of whimsy and personality to the already enchanting atmosphere. Your main activities getting lost intentionally, of course. Embrace the maze-like streets and discover hidden gems around every corner. Climbing city walls for panoramic views that will take your breath away. The climb is a rewarding experience, offering unparalleled perspectives of the town and the bay, and dodging cruise ship crowds. Time your visit wisely to avoid the peak hours and savor the authentic Kotor experience. Budva is the flashy cousin, a vibrant coastal town that knows how to have a good time. Old Town by day, explore the historic citadel, wander through the charming streets and soak up the Mediterranean sun. Party Central by night, with a buzzing nightlife scene that caters to all tastes. From lively bars to beachfront clubs, Budva comes alive after dark, with a Riviera vibe offering stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and a glamorous atmosphere. And better grilled squid than Miami. The seafood here is fresh, flavorful, and cooked to perfection. Don't miss the opportunity to indulge in the local culinary delights. Podgorica, the capital, is functional. It might not be the most picturesque city, but it has its own unique appeal. Not the belle of the ball, it's a city where everyday life unfolds, offering a glimpse into the authentic Montenegrin experience. But it's got parks, providing green oases where you can relax and escape the urban bustle. Brutalist architecture, a legacy of its socialist past, adding a unique and somewhat imposing element to the cityscape, and a chill cafe scene. The cafe culture is strong here, with locals gathering to sip coffee, chat, and watch the world go by. Most tourists just pass through, using it as a transportation hub to reach other destinations in Montenegro. But if you linger, you might be surprised by what you discover. You'll find a relaxed vibe and cheap eats. Podgorica offers a more budget-friendly experience compared to the coastal towns. Montenegrin cities don't try too hard, they are what they are, unpretentious and authentic. And that's their charm. It's in their simplicity, their genuine character, and their ability to offer a truly authentic Balkan experience. You'll have time for a second coffee, or a local brandy. Life moves at a slower pace here, allowing you to savor the moment and enjoy the simple pleasures. It's the sensible friend in the group, the one you can always count on for a good time without any unnecessary drama. Not flashy but reliable. A destination that delivers on its promises, offering a consistent and trustworthy travel experience. So, embrace the small scale, let go of any preconceived notions, and allow yourself to be captivated by the intimate atmosphere of Montenegrin cities. And enjoy the realness, discover the authentic culture, connect with the friendly locals, and create memories that will last a lifetime. You'll see more, experience more, and appreciate the beauty of simplicity. Stress less, and truly unwind in this tranquil corner of the world. And maybe even pet a few cats, because why not? It's all part of the Montenegrin charm. That's a win in any travel book. So pack your bags, adjust your expectations, and get ready to be pleasantly surprised by the understated beauty of Montenegrin cities. The Montenegrin coast thinks sparkling Adriatic waters and dramatic mountains. But let's talk sand. Most beaches are pebbly, not sandy, so pack your water shoes. In peak season, expect crowds think human Tetris with extra sunscreen. You'll get to know your neighbors' music kids in questionable swimwear. The water, crystal clear, you'll see your toes and every pebble you stub them on. The coastline is stunning with mountains plunging into the sea. Velika Plaza near Ulcinj has real sand while Sveti Stefan is exclusive and pricey. Manage your expectations, it's more vibrant party than serene escape. For solitude, rent a yacht. For everyone else, embrace the chaos. Bring humor, patience, and maybe an inflatable flamingo. The Adriatic here is beautiful, lively, and unforgettable. It's not the postcard perfect beach, but it's real. And that's half the fun. Beach lovers, step aside. Montenegro's mountains steal the show. These aren't gentle hills, they're craggy, ancient, and full of goats with judgmental stares. Durmitor National Park is the star-dramatic peaks, glacial lakes, and the Tara River Canyon, second deepest in the world. Go rafting, ziplining, or just marvel at the views. Beogradska Gora offers primeval forests and air so fresh it'll shock your city lungs. Hiking ranges from easy strolls to serious treks. Just don't rely solely on your phone for directions. Trails are sometimes marked, sometimes just goat paths. That's the wild beauty. No cell service, lots of adventure. Pack sturdy shoes, water, and maybe a peace offering for the goats. Out here, they're in charge. Let's talk Montenegrin food. The real reason to travel. It's hearty, flavorful, and a delicious mix of Balkan comfort and Mediterranean flair. Pursuit, shoot, is the king, smoky, salty, and best from Niagusi village. Kajmak is a creamy, tangy dairy dream. Slather it on bread or grilled meats. Calories don't count on vacation, right? Seafood is fresh and simple: grilled squid, black risotto, and more. Inland, it's all about lamb under a sack, stews, and sevapai sausages. Wash it down with local wine, Nixico beer, or the infamous rakia. Approach with caution. Rakia isn't just a drink, it's a rite of passage. Point and smile if you can't pronounce the menu. The food is a warm hug from a Balkan grandma. You'll leave full, happy, and maybe a little tipsy. That's the Montenegrin way. Ever feel like you stick out like a sore thumb when you travel? Like you've got a flashing neon sign above your head screaming "tourist," ready to blend in? Montenegro is a jewel of the Adriatic, a place where ancient history meets stunning natural beauty. But navigating a new culture can be tricky. Here's how not to look like a total tourist in Montenegro, and maybe even fool a few locals into thinking you belong. Currency. They use the euro, which makes things relatively straightforward. It's the official currency, even though they're not in the EU, a quirky financial fact that always raises eyebrows. Easy for you, confusing for economists. Just remember to have some smaller denominations handy, as not every vendor can easily break a large bill. Language: Montenegrin sounds like Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian. Linguists might argue about the nuances, but to the untrained ear they're all quite similar. Learn zdravo, hello, and hvala, thanks. These 2 words will be your secret weapon. Locals will appreciate the effort. It shows you're not just another tourist expecting everyone to cater to you. A little respect goes a long way. Most people in tourist spots speak some English, especially younger generations. But a smile and a shrug work wonders. Sometimes the best conversations happen without any words at all. Getting around. Renting a car is bold. It gives you freedom, but expect narrow roads, especially if you venture into the mountains. Hairpin turns, the kind that make you question your life choices. And the occasional goat traffic jam. Yes, you read that right. Goats have the right of way here. Buses are slower but less stressful. A great option if you want to enjoy the scenery without the white-knuckle driving experience. Taxis are fine if you agree on the fare first. Negotiate beforehand to avoid any unpleasant surprises. The pace is slow. Polako means take it easy. It's not just a suggestion, it's a way of life. Coffee and bills take time. Don't expect lightning-fast service. Don't rush, you're on Balkan time now. Embrace the leisurely pace and enjoy the moment. Hustle culture won't impress anyone here. Leave your stress at the border, relax, enjoy the view, and have another coffee, or a glass of local wine. You're on vacation after all. This isn't New York. Embrace the leisure. Forget your to-do list and just be present. If you look stressed, locals will just think you need more rakia. It's the local cure-all for everything from a bad day to a broken heart. So, slow down and soak it in. Let the beauty of Montenegro wash over you. You're in Montenegro. What's the hurry? There's a whole country to explore, one leisurely step at a time. If you're expecting Paris, Rome, or Barcelona, you're in the wrong place, and that's a good thing. Montenegro doesn't have an Eiffel Tower or Colosseum, but it's got rugged authenticity those cities traded for tourist crowds. Outside peak cruise ship hours, you'll find space to breathe, no endless lines or selfie stick stampedes. It's Europe with elbow room. Prices are friendlier than Western capitals' dinner, and wine won't bankrupt you. What you get is unexpected magic, warm hospitality, a dash of chaos, and a proud, untamed spirit. Montenegro isn't polished, but it's real. You'll find quiet lakes, wild mountains, and locals who greet you with rakia before you've even sat down. It's not Paris, and that's why you'll love it. Come for the difference, stay for the charm. Montenegro is Europe, unplugged. So, should you, an American, go to Montenegro? Absolutely. It's not a slick packaged vacation, and that's the point. You'll get epic photos, but better yet, real stories, narrow mountain roads, potent brandy, and wise old goats. It's for travelers tired of the same old checklist, looking for adventure and character. You'll impress your friends, or at least have better stories than another trip to Disney. Go before it's overrun. While it's still wild, charming, and a little chaotic, Montenegro is the travel gem you didn't know you needed. Even if you can't pronounce half the menu, you'll leave with memories and maybe a rakia hangover.